Hello everyone, and we are going to be showing you a demo of how we're going to be conducting our phase diagram experiment. You can see I have our ring stand and we have our thermocouple being gripped here. We're going to be placing essentially our vial that's being heated right down here, and I'm in my office as you can see here. So we have our vial and it's connected to our data acquisition device, which is connected to our thermocouple, and that's going to give us a live measure of this experiment. And right now we are basically controlling this with LabVIEW and a data acquisition device. In the future we'll probably be updating this with hopefully Python controls, but this is essentially the schematic of the apparatus that we are going to use. So we will then take a look now about how we will start to do our experiment. All right, so you're going to be seeing a side view here, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to bring the, hello, let's see. I'm going to be bringing from below our vial, which looks a lot like this, but it'll be uncapped. And we are going to, you see here, it's powdery. So this is unmelted. If we melt it, and like I saw in the last video, it's a very clear solution. So we are going to be inserting it here. We are going to put the thermocouple in, and then we are going to start our data acquisition. So that's essentially going to be the procedure. I'm doing this by myself, so hence the reason that you can't see here. And I'm actually going to take the opportunity here to change my file path and saving. So apologies, but you all know by now this is live. 10:02. Let's go here. Let me go back to my apparatus here. I'm just clearing the chart, so apologies, but you'll see in a second when we do the switch. It's really important that we do this quickly, so you'll see me, and I'm going to put the thermocouple in very quick. So I'm going to secure here, just tighten. I'm going to put the thermocouple in bottom there, and I'm going to press play. Easy as that. And we can see the temperature starting to change. That was a pretty hot sample, but it's going to cool nonetheless. And we can see essentially, you see how the solution is clear? If I can focus in on it. Focus. We can focus in and we can see that clear solution. And one of the cool things is you can start to see solidification when you see kind of the white dot, and you'll see the change in the slope in the cooling curve once that white dot appears on it. So I'm going to try to keep an eye on it, and we may start the video again once we see that solidification start to occur. So we'll see you then. So this is a little bit beyond the scope of the course, but one of the things that you see here is you see that we're starting to form these kind of little crystalline regions here. And it's forming at essentially our probe. And this is an example of what's called heterogeneous nucleation. So it's easier to form on basically form particulates of solid on basically another piece of solid substrate because you need to create less surface area. Basically, there's bad interface between solid and liquid, so it's easier to form there. So you're always going to see solidification occur first on basically edges, right? Edges that don't have to be just purely in the bulk, like right at the center. So you're starting to see that solidification occur here, and it's coming across okay on the video. Let's see if we can get a little closer. You can start to see it there. And if we look at our screen here, let me pull up our screen. You're starting to see a little bit of a shift in the slope. And we'll see that obviously once we get into our data analysis as well. So excellent. And you can actually, let's see if we can, oh, here it is. Here we go. Here's the good stuff. There you see. See, it's we're starting to form that solid white at the surface. There it is. And actually you can see here too. We nailed it. So solidification is occurring. So we can put that one in the books. Awesome. This is so cool. I like staring at this. Excellent. So that's the lab. So you're going to repeat that and then you're going to do data analysis. So good luck.